Welcome to Flashpoint, the channel where we dive deep into the untold stories of military technology, defense secrets, and the powerful tools shaping the modern battlefield. If you are passionate about understanding how nations protect their skies, their assets, and their future, you are in the right place. Today, we are going to explore one of the most mysterious and fascinating projects linked to America's guardians of the high frontier, the so-called Golden Dome of the United States Space Force. What is it? Why is it important? And why has it sparked so many questions around the world? Buckle up, because this journey takes us from the deserts of Nevada to the skies above Earth and beyond. The term Golden Dome is not something you will find in official Pentagon reports. Instead, it is a phrase whispered among defense analysts, mentioned in leaked briefings, and referenced in investigative journalism pieces that hint at something extraordinary. Some say it refers to an experimental energy shield. Others believe it is a code name for a next-generation command center, and a few even think it is part of a classified space defense system designed to protect America and its allies from missile attacks, cyber warfare, or even extraterrestrial threats. Whatever the truth, the Golden Dome represents a symbol of ambition, secrecy, and the future of warfare. To understand the context, we need to step back and remember why the Space Force was created. In December 2019, the United States officially established the Space Force as the sixth branch of its armed services. Its mission: to organize, train, and equip forces to protect U.S. and allied interests in space. Space is no longer just the final frontier of exploration. It is now a battlefield where satellites can be targeted, communication can be disrupted, and missiles can be tracked or intercepted. In this new era, whoever dominates space dominates the future. That is why the United States invested billions into building the infrastructure, the weapons, and the defenses for this invisible war above our heads. Now enter the rumors of the Golden Dome. According to several accounts, deep inside a restricted military installation, possibly connected to Area 51 or Cheyenne Mountain, exists a massive dome-shaped facility coated with a reflective golden material. Some claim it is designed to shield advanced technology from satellite surveillance. Others suggest it houses the command nerve center of space defense operations. One theory argues that the dome itself is part of a directed energy defense system, a shield that could theoretically intercept ballistic missiles or hostile satellites before they even approach American airspace. The golden shine, as some analysts speculate, may come from advanced alloys or materials designed to deflect radiation, signal detection, or even high-powered laser weapons. Skeptics, of course, argue that the Golden Dome is nothing more than a myth, a mixture of science fiction and conspiracy theories born from America's love of secrecy. But we cannot ignore the evidence. Satellite images have captured unusual dome-like structures in military zones. Declassified documents speak vaguely about protective domes and orbital defense shields. Former contractors have dropped hints in interviews, suggesting that the military has been testing something revolutionary since the late 1990s. When you combine all of this with America's well-documented experiments with energy weapons, space-based interceptors, and electronic warfare, the story of the Golden Dome becomes harder to dismiss. Let's consider for a moment the technological feasibility. Could a dome, powered by directed energy or plasma fields, actually serve as a shield? Science tells us it might be possible. In physics, plasma can deflect electromagnetic radiation. High-powered lasers can disable incoming threats. Electromagnetic pulse generators can disrupt electronics. If such technologies were integrated into a large-scale dome structure, in theory, it could create a protective bubble over sensitive assets, military bases, or even entire regions. Imagine a force field straight out of science fiction, except this time engineered in the labs of the Pentagon. While we may be far from building planetary shields, localized defense domes could be within reach of today's cutting-edge research. Some defense insiders say the Golden Dome is not a weapon itself, but rather a command and control hub. In this version of the story, the dome houses advanced quantum computers, artificial intelligence systems, and satellite links that coordinate America's space defense operations. From this golden sanctuary, military leaders could monitor every object in orbit, every missile launch, every cyber attack attempt, and every potential threat in real time. It would be the brain of America's space defense, hidden under a golden shield to prevent prying eyes from foreign powers. If true, then the Golden Dome is less about energy weapons and more about information dominance, which in modern warfare is just as powerful. There is also another perspective worth exploring: psychological warfare. The mere existence of rumors about something like the Golden Dome creates uncertainty in the minds of adversaries. If enemies believe America has a defensive shield or a secret command dome, they may hesitate before escalating conflicts. Sometimes, perception is as important as reality. History has shown this with projects like the Strategic Defense Initiative, known as Star Wars, in the 1980s. Even though many of its technologies were experimental or theoretical, the idea that America was developing a missile shield forced the Soviet Union to spend enormous resources to keep up. The Golden Dome might be playing a similar role today. But let's not forget the risks. If the Golden Dome is real and operational, it would mark a new chapter in the arms race. Russia and China would not sit quietly. They are already investing heavily in anti-satellite weapons, hypersonic missiles, and cyber tools designed to disrupt U.S. space systems. A working defensive shield in America could push them to accelerate their own programs, leading to more militarization of space and potentially dangerous confrontations. International treaties that govern space are already outdated, and the existence of such secret projects only deepens the distrust between rival powers. In short, the Golden Dome could either protect peace or push the world closer to a new Cold War in orbit. Now let's explore the symbolism of the name itself. Why Golden Dome? Gold has always been associated with purity, strength, and incorruptibility. A dome represents protection, shelter, and authority. Put together, the Golden Dome becomes a symbol of ultimate defense, a sacred shield, almost like a modern-day fortress of the gods. Some even point to religious symbolism, comparing it to holy domes and sacred temples that shine under the sun, suggesting that the project is not only technological but also psychological, meant to inspire awe and fear at the same time. Could the Golden Dome also be connected to energy research? Some leaked patents filed by military contractors mention plasma shields, electromagnetic barriers, and even gravitational manipulation experiments. If America is truly experimenting with such technologies, it would not be surprising for them to build a large-scale prototype under a dome structure. The reflective golden surface might even serve to contain or disperse massive amounts of energy safely. Imagine a laboratory where the future of energy and defense is being shaped, hidden under a dome that the world can only speculate about. And then there's the question of space itself. Some theories suggest the Golden Dome is not on Earth at all, but in orbit, a massive satellite structure reflecting golden sunlight, invisible to the naked eye but present in classified images. Could the Golden Dome be a space-based defense platform, orbiting silently above us, guarding America from the high ground? While this sounds like science fiction, we know that space-based laser and missile defense concepts have been in development for decades. If such a platform exists, it would be one of the most closely guarded secrets of our time. At the end of the day, the mystery of the Golden Dome continues to fuel speculation because the truth remains hidden. Whether it is an energy shield, a command center, a psychological weapon, or simply a misunderstood structure, its story reflects the reality of modern defense: secrecy, innovation, and the endless race for dominance. As viewers and citizens, we may never know the full truth, but by connecting the dots, studying the evidence, and asking questions, we get closer to understanding the world we live in. And that is what Flashpoint is all about: revealing the shadows, exploring the mysteries, and bringing you the insights that others don't dare to cover. If you found this deep dive into the Golden Dome of the U.S. Space Force intriguing, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. The world of defense and space is evolving faster than ever, and we will be here to uncover it piece by piece. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay ahead with Flashpoint.